Every cell of our body is capable of learning. But when these new cells are being formed, what is your learning development department doing? What are you educating these cells? It's a story of belief system. There's nothing right and wrong here. Whatever we believe is what we think. This thought is something which is absolutely invisible. We take that invisible energy and we make it visible in our body in two ways. One, we make it visible explicitly on the physiology. And secondly, we make it visible internally because we are responsible to release those hormones, those chemicals in our body just with that thought. With a very thought, we change our internal biology, and with that very thought, we change our external biology. Body doesn't know the difference between real and virtual. It responds. We take an invisible energy, thought, and then we create it real in the body. And if you can take a thought of a pawn and create erection in your body for men or something else in women, if a thought of a pawn can bring the change in biology, I mean, I don't need to tell you the effect of thought on the body. The problem is we think linear. The problem is we think binary. We think black or white. You've got to see the 50 shades of gray. It's not this or that. It's not this or that. I want you to be honest to the truth, but I also want to be optimistic to the dream. Stress is a narrative. Anxiety is positioning in the future, in this narrative of the stress. The protagonist, the storyteller, is living the stress. What is depression? The same concept, but on the left-hand side. In the past, you go to a past event which really happened, so you have proof of it happening. So you go there and you live the trauma again and you feel depressed. Depression is in the past. Anxiety is in the future.
And I have seen through my life that that's a cycle.
I have seen through my life. I have a concrete proof in my past. Therefore, I cannot create a new future. But if you talk to Aarti, she will say there is no future in the past. You are being the living witness to the disasters of the past by repeating it in the future and then going and telling people, देखा, मैं बोला था ना ऐसे ही होगा, वैसे ही हो गया. You model the external, you begin to feel the internal. And then you lead and pace, that's NLP, classic NLP. And then you begin to absorb those behaviors, and those behaviors become a part of your response systems. And then eventually you change your patterns. You change your patterns, you change your habits. You change your habits, you change your hormones, the chemicals that are released. And when that is changed, your body changes. We are talking about physics, the existence of light as particles and wave. Can something exist as both? Yes. We are talking of quantum reality. We are talking of quantum physics. We are talking of the very existence of it being light as particles and at the same time to be as waves. The day you are able to hold two realities is the day you find the mystic collapse in between. Because it takes two to know one. The moment I begin to reprogram, I begin to rewire my thought processes. I begin to change my neuropathways the way it is already connected. And then I begin to refire a new set of information into my body. Psycho-neuroimmunology. Immunology is our immune system, which is the greatest healer of this universe. If you do not compromise your immune system is capable to heal even cancer, and that's the proof of remission. But when your immune system is compromised, It cannot fully automate the process, go here, there, work on it, because your immune system is compromised. And therefore it cannot. And what do I mean by compromise is what I'm going to talk after this. The immune system is capable of learning and performing faster. But when you intercept it with a thought, when you suppress it with your stress, when you compress it with the anxiety, you release something within your system. And what happens when that is released? Then it's an internal attack. And these invisible thoughts that we creates our biology. Can you tap into that concept that your body can heal, the prothrombins can come out, the calcium can come out, and it can form those webs and it can begin to heal? If you can get into that concept, and if you can tap into that concept of the body to repair itself, if you can tap into that concept, then life begins to change. If you don't do anything, the wave will pull you down. The dead fish will go with the flow. But I'm saying, if you work on this, you can change your genes, the concept, and what it knows, what it is capable of over a period of time. And I'm not saying believe what I'm saying. I'm saying test and see if it is true. And if it works for you, do more of it.